There's a French culinary term called mise en place that simply means putting in place. It refers to the setup of ingredients and tools required before cooking or baking. Essentially, the process of preparing. The phrase caught my attention while reading a new devotional by Rachael Adams titled, "A Little Goes a Long Way, 52 Days to a Significant Life." The chapter talks about how God is preparing us and putting everything into place in our lives. But He does it in small ways that are often undetected when we're in the middle of the process. On a higher level, the whole premise of the book brings into focus that every little thing we do can go a long way in God's hands. Because a significant life is simpler and smaller than we think. Rachael is an online friend and writing partner I met through a critique group several years ago, and it's been a delight to see the book come to fruition with such a resonant message. If you're anything like me, a life of significance can feel elusive and out of reach. Something hard to measure in the mundane and ordinary moments. But as Rachael points out, Jesus Himself, born in a manger in tiny Bethlehem, grew up to save the entire world, showing us God's greatest plan began with something small. And during Jesus' time on earth, He noticed little things, like a slight touch of His garment, a diminutive tax collector perched in a tree, and a widow and her 2 coins. He also served in little ways, washing feet, holding children, and cooking fish. He rewarded little deeds too. The woman bathing His feet with her tears, the leper who said thank you, and the woman by the well who gave Him something to drink. Nothing was too insignificant for the Savior of the world. So why do we regularly consider bigger to be better? This question is posed in the introduction of A Little Goes a Long Way, and it highlights an opportunity for all of us to recognize the way God dwells among us. Sometimes He makes a big and powerful move all at once. But more often than not, He orchestrates a mighty plan through one small interaction at a time. As my nephew and I enjoyed a nature walk on Sunday afternoon, I considered the beauty of such small moments in the dappled light of a mild January sunset. Each one is a treasure. Each one is significant. These moments matter now, and they will carry a long-lasting impact into the future. I'm grateful Rachael wrote a book to shed fresh perspective on the often unsung moments of life. If you need a reminder to embrace the truth that your contribution makes a difference, I hope you'll get a copy of this devotional, and I'll link to it in the description box below. Each ingredient is meaningful. May we all continue to add our own small part.